Hey, what's up everybody? This is Like It's 1985, and today we are going to take a look at the Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch scale GREEDO figure. Here is the packaging, and the bio on the back, and below the bio is his quote, or one of the quotes from the movie. Alright, so let's look at GREEDO, and starting off, well, let's go ahead and do a size comparison with his nemesis, Mr. Han Solo, and you can see that they are pretty well, I would say, in scale, even though in the movie we don't see them standing next to each other. I would say that's a pretty good representation in terms of scale. Alright, so on to Mr. GREEDO. The one and only accessory he has is his weapon here, which is nicely placed in his hand. His right hand is sculpted such that he holds the weapon very nicely. There's no concerns there. You can see his index finger goes through and presses against the trigger, which is good. Here is a look at his other hand, which is very alien looking, which makes sense, right? Let's take a look at the figure in terms of detail. Very nice head sculpt, very detailed. A very elaborate amount of sculpting there, I would say. You can see his vest is a separate piece of plastic, entirely separate from the body casting. Got some really nice, I shouldn't say nice, I should say really weird weathering here, or paint apps here with the yellow, and then the yellow down his pants here on that stripe. And then on the green here, he's got some dirt, I guess. It's kind of very odd paint applications there, so it's kind of bizarre, but whatever. The tone of green for his leggings and for his vest and his suit there, I shouldn't say his vest, but his bodysuit, it's more of a mint green, which is, I don't know, it's kind of odd to me, but maybe that's how it was portrayed in the actual movie. I don't recall exactly, but I remember seeing like the action figure back in the 80s. I didn't think the action figure was this shade of minty green. But anyways, he's got a nice belt there, and the actual weapon can be holstered here, which is a nice touch, as you can see there. Fits nice and snug, no problems, very good. So that is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at articulation. Appears to have, just on a ball joint, you can see there's a hinge there. So you got that range of articulation. Of course, the shoulders. There is no bicep swivel. You do have a bend and a rotation at the elbow. In and out with the wrist, as well as all the way around. You got a ab joint here. There is no waist articulation, but really with this very, very wide range of articulation at the ab, there is no need for waist articulation, I don't think. Legs. Double band at the knee. And it appears to have the ankle pivot to the side and back and forth like that. So not too shabby. Again, very nice head sculpt. Weapon is placed really nicely in this very nicely sculpted weapons holding hand. The fingers here, by the way, are soft plastic. Just a weird choice of green. Maybe it's not a big deal, but it's really a minty green, and I don't really recall the character being portrayed like that in the movies. I'll have to go back and take a look and see. Maybe it's the case. I'm just making a big deal out of nothing, but I don't recall that. And I guess another little bit of a negative, I guess, is just this weird choice of paint application here. Not the yellow itself, but the kind of the splotchy highlights that are supposed to be, I don't know, wear and tear or something like that. And same thing here with the legs, with this splotchy gray here. Not sure what that's supposed to be all about, unless it's just wear and tear again in terms of detail. So there you go, GREEDO. Pretty cool figure, and unlike the Leia figure, you know, you get a pretty substantial figure here. Even though the Leia figure was in scale, I understand that, but still, you feel like you get more out of these bigger figures. So there you go, the Star Wars The Black Series Wave 2 GREEDO. Catch you guys later.